The Tower of Babel. When pride divided humanity. After the great flood, the earth was given a new beginning. Noah and his family became the ancestors of every nation. God blessed them and commanded them, "Be fruitful and multiply. Fill the earth." For a time, the people lived together in peace. They all spoke the same language and understood one another perfectly. As families grew into tribes and tribes became communities, they journeyed together until they reached a vast plain in the land of Shinar. Instead of spreading across the earth as God had commanded, they decided to remain together in one place. What seemed like unity would soon become the beginning of mankind's pride. The story. The people looked across the wide plain and imagined building something the world had never seen before. They said to one another, "Come, let us make bricks and bake them thoroughly." Instead of using stone, they used baked bricks, and instead of mortar, they used tar. Their skills increased, and their confidence grew stronger every day. Then someone spoke words that changed everything. "Come, let us build ourselves a city, with a tower that reaches to the heavens, so that we may make a name for ourselves. Otherwise we will be scattered over the face of the whole earth." Their goal was no longer to honor God. They wanted to honor themselves. Instead of trusting God's plan, they trusted their own strength. Instead of obeying His command to fill the earth, they resisted His will. Their unity was no longer built on faith but on human pride. Day after day the tower grew higher. Workers carried heavy bricks from sunrise until sunset. Builders climbed wooden scaffolds while others mixed tar below. Children watched with amazement as the massive structure rose toward the sky. The city became a symbol of human achievement. People celebrated their success. Many believed nothing could stop them. But while mankind looked upward with pride, the Lord looked down from heaven. God saw not only the tower but also the condition of their hearts. He knew that pride would lead people farther away from Him. Their growing power, combined with their rebellion, would only produce greater evil. So the Lord decided to act. Not because He feared the tower, but because He loved humanity enough to stop them before pride destroyed them completely. Suddenly, something incredible happened. Workers who had spoken together every day could no longer understand each other. One man asked for bricks. Another heard meaningless sounds. Instructions became confusion. Friends could no longer communicate. Families struggled to understand one another. The construction stopped immediately. The once busy city became silent. The people who had worked together were now separated by different languages. Groups naturally gathered with those who spoke the same language. Soon they left the unfinished tower behind. They traveled in different directions across the earth, settling in new lands just as God had originally commanded. Because of this event, the place was called Babel, because there the Lord confused the language of the whole world. What human pride tried to prevent, God's wisdom accomplished. The unfinished tower remained as a reminder that no human ambition can stand above the will of God. Life lesson. The Tower of Babel is not simply the story of a building. It is the story of the human heart. Pride often begins quietly. We start believing we no longer need God's guidance. We seek our own glory instead of His. But true greatness is never found in making a name for ourselves. True greatness is found in obeying God, trusting His plan, and giving Him all the glory. God is not against success. He is against pride that replaces dependence on Him. When we humble ourselves before the Lord, He leads us to blessings far greater than anything we could ever build on our own. The Tower of Babel reminds us that every gift, every talent, and every success comes from God. Let us never build our lives on pride. Instead, let us build them on faith, humility, and obedience. Because when God is the foundation, nothing we build for His glory will ever be in vain. God opposes the proud but gives grace to the humble. James 4 verse 6.